Good morning, my friends. We have a Friday video. Can you believe it? Just going to be a short little one, I think. I really wanted to finish up these journal cards that we made in Trashcraft Tuesday. So I have sewn around them. I have backed the ones, I've backed all of them. So this one I backed first and then sewed around it. This one I added ribbon on first and sewed the ribbon on, then I sewed around it, then I backed it, just so that it covered over the stitching on the back, and I just love that bit of ribbon there. I think it's yummy, yummy, yummy. This one, which happens to, I've had a lot of comments on social media that this one is people's favourite, and I also love just this combination. I think works really well. Again, this one I backed first and then sewed around. And then this one I did the same way as this one. So I sewed on a bit of ribbon. So it's just a white satin ribbon there. Just a single row of zigzag. So it's, you know, loose edges. Doesn't worry me because we've got a lot of texture going on. And then I sewed around it and then I backed it with some coffee dyed paper. So that's where I got to off camera. And I thought, let's go ahead and finish them up so they're ready to go however I want to use them, whether it's in a journal or with Happy Mail, or I don't know. So I thought I would use the butterflies that I have from Fussy Cut World, because there's some lovely big ones in here. Let's grab out the big ones. I haven't finished cutting out the kit. I just every now and then I'll do one or two butterflies. They're quite intricate to cut out. So I'm not going all out, cutting them all out. I'm just gently working my way through them. Right, that's more than what we need, but they're all different colours. So, like, that's a nice. This one is quite large, so it needs a nice big butterfly. I don't think the yellow one will work there. The yellow one might work there, but is it too big? No, it could work there. So it's sort of yellowy green, so the colours work really well. Then that one's too big for that one. That peachy colour here actually picks up the colour there. So I don't think that's too big. And then we need a smaller one. Like, that size is okay, but I'm wondering if we can get a better colour for this one. Something in more pinky. Let's see what we've got. It's a butterfly swarm. That one's quite pretty. Is it too big? Not necessarily. This one's kind of a bit more peachy. I'm really making the butterflies the heroes. No, I like that one, so let's go with that one. Let's pick up our butterflies before they fly away and don't come back, because, you know, I'll roll over them with my chair or something silly like that. And after I've spent all that time cutting them out, I do not want to waste them. Okay, so we've chosen the butterflies. Now let's do some more layering. So I've got out book page and sheet music. So do we want to do one at a time? I might, one at a time or not. Not sure. Let's see how we get on. Might want to take that down a little bit more actually. Just take off that blank space. This is out of a 1950s music book, so it's quite thin paper. Okay, yep, let's see if we can, like, compose them and then glue. I'll give it a go, my friends. I'll give it a go. Right, bit of book page, I think. Very roughly torn. Now that would cover, that's too big there. quite like that. Okay, so that's that one done. Right, these two. So I don't want to cover too much of this because of either of them really, because I don't want to cover over the ribbons. A little bit's fine, like we've already got butterfly. Maybe I want to go a little vertical on there. Oh, my alarm is going off. If you can hear a weird vibrating noise, it's my alarm, and it's like over there. I cannot reach it to turn it off. Fortunately, it's not sing-songing, it's just vibrating. But it's vibrating with a noise, if that makes sense. It should stop soon, hopefully. Oh, it's so distracting. Oh, I'm so annoyed I forgot to turn that off. Okay, I think that one's okay. I'm not 100% positive, but we can fiddle with it a bit more. Now, this butterfly, I think, right in the middle. Do I want to add anything? Let's try a bit of music and see. Oh, please stop, alarm. You are so distracting. No, too thick. Do I like it with the different, like this is diagonal? Do I like that straight across? And perhaps bring it down a bit. Do I prefer it without? Oh, decisions. And being distracted by my alarm is not helping. We've still got a bit of that word, that brand name there, so putting that paper, that sheet music, does help cover that. We've still got text here as well, but it's not very, very obvious. I also would like to put labels on, so I'm thinking about that as well. Okay, I am actually happy with that. I'm going with that. Right, labels. So let's grab these two down. And I've grabbed out the labels from Days Gone By, the red kit from the Junk Journal Studio. And I'm sad to say I have not used any of these red labels because they kind of got lost in my stash, and I only cut them out the end of last year. I was like, oh my gosh, how did I just lose these in amongst all my goodies? Hadn't even cut them out. So I want to rectify that and use them because they are so fun. Oh, shush, alarm. Stop already. It's obvious I'm not turning you off, so just shush. Now, so many choices. I know vertical's not right. I'm just wondering if there's something longer. Oh, that's a pretty one, but longer than this original one that I chose out. That one's a wee bit longer. But it's a bit heavy on the red. I think a bit too prominent. Well, this is a fun vertical one, but it's a really fun one. Is it competing? That's what I'm asking myself. Is it competing with our butterfly? Do I actually need to just sit it under that book page just to kind of send it back a little bit? Yes, I like that. I like it under the book page. Right, let's do this one. This one's a lot smaller, so we need a little baby label, and there's so many different sizes in this kit. That one was easy. I love that. Okay, this one I think red would be all right on as well. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe my alarm is still going off. that one. I like that one there. Okay, now this one I'm thinking red's not going to really do it for me because there's no pinks or reds in that one. So put these aside. And I've got labels from Days Gone By Volume 2, which are all neutrals. So the original labels from Days Gone By and Volume 2 are all neutral, which is fantastic. I use these a lot, as you are most likely aware. Look, there's that fun one, but in the neutral. No, I want something smaller. Do I want vertical or horizontal is the other question. I'm thinking horizontal because this bit of book page is vertical. Could chop a little bit off. Yeah, I like that. Okay, done. Let's get to gluing, my friends. Right, I'm going to use tacky glue for all of this because we have that texture underneath. Thank goodness for that, my alarm stopped. I can perhaps think for myself again. Right, I'm grabbing out my glue pages so I can just give a bit of ink over the antennae where the white is. Just to dull down that white. Right, so let's put this bit of book page on. So the alarm is just reminding me to take my calcium. It's 2 hours since I had my multivitamin. So I can now have my calcium, but I'll do that after the video. Right, just pushing it down to kind of conform it to that texture underneath. So it's not completely flat. And then this one, I'm just going to arbitrarily take about there, snip it off. I'm going to put it right against, oh, that wasn't straight. Let's try and straighten that up a bit. It was on a slant, it was. I don't want a slant label. Yeah, because I didn't want to put it over the ribbon. And this, I'm going to give a little ink around. I don't know whether I said, but I've also distressed around the edges of all of the journal cards front and back. I did that off camera as well, so you didn't need to watch me do that. So we're going to bring these together quite quickly, I think. So again, I'm just going to work around pushing it down in between the wrinkles and the creases and the folds to get it nicely stuck down, and then our butterfly pride of place right in the middle. Gone quiet. I'm actually really tired, and this is my second video of the morning, and it was like, I really want to do this so I can file them away, get them so they're not just sitting on my desk and I'm shifting them to and fro every time I want to do a video. It's just like, let's just get them done. Let's do a little video, get them done, get them filed away or whatever, used up, and we can move on. I love that. That's so cool. Beautiful little journal card. Right, just pop it up there. Next one. Right, I don't think this one needs inking around, so we'll put that on first. Yeah, super tired. food bank yesterday, so I was at the food bank from 10 a.m. through to just after 3, I think. So from 10 to 12:30 basically I was working. Oh, there goes my alarm again. Working on setting up a spreadsheet and entering data, because there's never been one before for the food bank, and we've got statistical reporting that we have to do, and it's just quite hard to do that. It's quite time consuming because nothing was ever like, there's a handwritten book, but that's really hard to go back through and kind of grab the information needed. So oh, that's too long. Okay, I need to trim that down. So it's been something we've wanted to do since I started there, and so yesterday we actually finally started, and I got 3 months worth of data entered, so that's a good start. Lots more to go. I mean, that food, I don't know if we'll go back and do from the beginning or not. Probably not, but we'll get a good amount done that we can. Right, I'm just going to re-ink that edge. And then I had lunch with them, and then I was doing parcels and stuff. So we had, again, a lot of food come in, and I was doing it all alone yesterday, which is fine. I prefer actually to do it alone because I can think and work at my own pace. But I was so exhausted, just absolutely exhausted. Hubby was picking up his mum last night, so he was late home, and I was waiting for him to bring me something so I could have a sandwich for tea, because I had food for him that he could pick up and eat on the road while he was taking his mum home. But there was not enough for me, so I was like, can you pick me up some ham and I'll just make myself a wee bun for tea. And I'm not a person who can sleep in the day. I just can't. Well, I fell asleep, and I woke up when he was ringing me to tell me that he had made it to the supermarket and did I still want the ham that I'd asked for. And I was like, yes please, because I hadn't eaten, and it was like 7 o'clock, and when he dropped it off and picked up his food to eat on the road, I says, I was asleep when you rang. And it's so abnormal for me, really abnormal. And I still felt absolutely awful, which is part of the reason I don't sleep in the day, because I generally just feel worse. But I was sore, everything was sore, and I was exhausted, and I was like, ugh. So anyway, this morning I'm really, really tired. I have already taken some drugs because I've got a headache. My knee is already killing me, and I've got another big afternoon of food bank to go. And it's like, oh, give me strength. Give me strength. I love doing it. I don't want to give it up at all. But I need strength to keep going. Oh, it's such a sad sob story, isn't it? My goodness. I've got no right to complain. No right at all. I'm just saying really how I'm feeling. I'm feeling really tired. And that's okay. It's okay to feel tired. I think it's taken me longer to get back into the swing of things after so long of doing nothing. Like, I felt like I really lost a lot of my fitness in that month I had off, which is really gutting. Really, really gutting, because I felt like I was in quite a good state of fitness with the food bank. You know, I'd get tired, but not so exhausted like I am at the moment. So I think hopefully I'll get back up there. Hopefully it's just temporary, and I will get back into that same level of fitness as we go along. Oh, I've got a dirty fingernail. That's gross. You probably can't even see, but I could. Just giving this a light brush around, not like a heavy border. It is visible to my eye, might not be visible in camera, because it really was a quite light distress brush. Oh no, don't, no, didn't want glue there. Pop you there, little label. And medium-sized butterfly. Oh my gosh, there goes my alarm again. Driving me insane. I mean, I guess it's good that it's set up to snooze and then switch back on and stuff, but it's like, really? This is why I generally turn it off when I'm going to do a video. It's like, okay, it's going to go off in a video. I'll turn it off and just grab my next supplement when I finish up the video. But no, I forgot because I've got it over the room charging, on charge. I love these. These are making me really, really happy, guys. Really happy. I'm loving them. Just looking at, yep, that side. So, and I'm just decorating very simply. It's, you know, tried and true formula that I guess you can call it a formula because it's my go-to of book page or music and label and whatever else. But you've got all this beautiful texture, and then the two with the ribbon. It doesn't actually need heaps and heaps of things to make it finish it, you know, to finish it off. I think they're really quite beautiful. I'm very, very happy with them. Right, just, oops, I've got one little corner there that's not stuck down. Got too much dried glue on the end of my nozzle there. Right, give this one a brush. Yep, just brushing my butterflies today. You know, like you would a cat or a dog. I'm just brushing my butterflies. Oh, I just need to take care of my nose. Just bear with me a moment. Right. Probably, do I want to, it's got a black border. No, I don't think we need to ink around that. We will leave that. I'm just wondering about this space up here. Do we want to put that up there instead? Because there's more detail in that area. So maybe we want to put that there. I did originally have that under the book page, didn't I? Oh well. Book page is now stuck down, so I could go over that way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it under the butterfly wing and bring the butterfly over a little bit. Okay, last butterfly. It's no longer going to fly free. It's going to be set in place. Right. Around all the loops and hoops and bumps and bits and pieces. I have to be honest, on some of these butterflies they had very fine little bits that stuck out, which are really pretty and interesting, but a nightmare to cut out. So I do admit that some of them I just cut off. I just smooth out the edges because they wouldn't survive if I fussy cut around them. They're going to be bent and damaged, and so yeah, some of them I just like, these ones were okay, they're a bit bigger, but some of them I just like trimmed them off. So you have that ability, you know, you don't have to have all the little fine details if it makes sense without them. Just chop them off if they bug you, or if they're annoying, or if you just don't want to take the time, just chop them off. Or leave the, you know, cut around them and leave those bits to cut when you want to use the whatever it is, whether it's a butterfly or a plant or whatever. You can cut them out at the time that you want to use them. Do I want to add anything else to that one? This is the biggest one out of the 4, obviously. Do I want to do anything else? I was thinking stamping. Do I want to stamp? No, I'm going to leave it because I do like it as is. I think it's really cool. So we've got this one. Aren't the butterflies beautiful? They're really, really pretty. And this wee one with its butterfly. Perfect colouring in the butterfly to go with the background. This one with its satin ribbon in behind, just in another element. You could also like add lace on top of these, or ribbon or yarn or whatever you like you could add on to give a little something. I'm just kind of wondering now, do I want to add lace to that? Or another thought is a little bit of cheesecloth. I probably should have layered it up though if I wanted to do cheesecloth. This is not the right colour. No, I don't want to. I just like it as is. Anyway, you could add lace or whatever. And then this one, again, I think the butterfly is the perfect colour for that background and the ribbon. So there we go. We've decorated them up. Little short video, but super fun. Absolutely thrilled with how they turned out. And I need to do more of this with tissue. I've done it here and there, but I seriously love these. I need to do it way more because it's fun. It's fun. Give it a go if you haven't. Scrunching up tissue and gluing it down, there's something so satisfying about that process. Thanks for joining me, my friends. Have a great weekend, yes. And come back tomorrow for collage stories and see what little story I've got to tell you. I will tell you, I didn't name it in the video, but because I recorded that one before this one, but I have named it, so come and hear the story called Jeremiah's Drift. See what it's all about tomorrow. Okay guys, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye.